it's your girl Rye.
And your girl Mel, and welcome to the
Wild Young Tay Podcast. Well, hey y'all, we are back, and as you can see, we have a lovely guest, Ty. And because we have a lovely guest, we are going to start with a what? A wild card. Actually, we're going to start with a shot. Hey. We said, because we already said they actually said we was taking a shot, so I don't know why they acting surprised.
Okay,
so let's get the shot. What y'all need salt for?
Girl, I need like a chase and everything.
So y'all ready? We already have the shots poured up. Ready? Say go.
Wait.
I don't do all that salt stuff. Woo. Okay. So now, first of all, Ty, how do you feel being here today with us?
It's exciting.
It's exciting?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to be starting with a wild card question. And my question was inspired by this other podcast I was listening to. So I was like, you know what? Poor minds, by the way. You know, I gotta give them the credit. I was like, you know what? Let me ask these people this question. So, and I'm going to need you guys to project when you guys are answering this, okay? So the question for today is, if someone had a gun to your head, or to someone you really, really love's head, and they said the only way you would not get shot, I'm sorry, it's okay, or be let free from the gunshot, would be to rap a verse, and you cannot miss no words. What verse would you rap? And you're going to do the verse right now on this camera. Since Ty's our guest, we're going to have you go first. So, Miss Ty.
I know y'all fucking.
Yep, and we doing what we got to do. So
what you rapping to? What verse?
I'm going to do the Get Money.
Okay.
The Kim verse.
Okay. You just got to do one verse.
I don't know if I'm going to do it all. So.
Okay, so we got to have a 95% success rate.
Okay.
95%. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Ready? You need to read because I'm going to
I'm just going to go.
Okay.
Niggas.
Oh.
Better grab the seat.
Yo.
Grab on your dick as this bitch get deep.
Hey.
Deeper than the pussy over bitch 6 feet.
Hey.
Dick sit up. Can't talk with.
Oh, she already shot. Okay.
They can kill me.
Okay, so she tried. Did she succeed? I don't know. But it's okay.
Yeah, I think that was more than 90%.
I don't know the song, so if I had the gun, I would have just been winning with her. She could
I was almost there.
Hey.
She had a lot of tongue twisters in there.
She could
But I gotta know.
have been like A, B, C, D, G.
Right, you
That's
know.
what I'm like.
Hey, I was right. I don't know the song anyway.
I don't know the song. Okay, you go first.
First of all, my verse is so small.
Then come on with it. Then it should be easy.
Alright. It's by Fan. Well, it's called Fan by Offset.
Okay.
So, I gotta just like beep out the word before.
Okay. You ready?
So it's gonna be fuck buddies, fuck them hoes and everybody.
That's it.
That's it. That's the verse.
Oh,
She cheated.
real bad.
I should have gave more questions. Okay, mine is gonna be itty bitty piggy because he already knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Fun fact. I used to be looking at YouTube and rewinding it to make sure I had an 8th grade. I can rewind that YouTube. But if you see, wait. I was on the plane with Dwayne. You can call me Whitley. I go to him, man. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest of the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. Now you was in New York, you was fucking in Yankee. I was fucking the bass. I was pitching the Frankie. This bitch is so cranky. Give me my hanky. But mama, I'm cold. Give me my hanky. Fly it in the kite. I get her. I could have left it at the hanky blanky part. But the whole song is like a verse. But I was about to go through 2 minutes. So y'all got most of it, and I had a better success rate than that. So let's just make sure we do that, okay? But okay, so we did that. So now it's time to get into our questions. And we're gonna start more about you because he's our lovely guest.
You play all day.
So first off, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes.
Any fun facts or anything? You know that little stuff.
The who?
Any fun facts and stuff like that. I got it. Or what would you want somebody to know? So I guess I'll start with my first question I had. So my question was, if you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would it be?
Private.
Okay.
I'm very outgoing.
Okay.
And I would say I'm an extrovert. I can be that when I want to.
Okay.
I'm a party girl. I like to have fun.
Yeah.
But I know how to turn it down too and go home and get the business.
And take care of the business. Period.
So, but I like to live my life, and I don't care what nobody say about how I do things. That's why I don't keep people in my business.
Exactly. So that's the private part. Like, have you ever had a bad experience that like caused you to want to be private? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
People, females. Just going off of experience from my mom's past, and then I'm a woman and I can analyze other women very well.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be very careful of what you let other women know about you, your situation, your life, because
your relationships,
they are shady.
Yeah. Shady as hell. Okay. I hear you on that. Okay.
So, my last relationship, which you know,
yeah,
I would never post his face. I would always post him and
people was shady about. People was mad that you wasn't posting his face. But why you want to know so bad?
Yeah, like.
And I'm just one of those people. I'm very cognitive. Like, I don't post nothing that I know that's gonna piss me off. So if I post him, and I know him, I didn't ask you that. I know he probably do. He's very, connected with a lot of things. But but I had to learn. People cannot piss you off if you don't give them
the
what they don't
reason
need.
Exactly. Okay. I like that. All right. So would you like to ask the next question?
Yes. Okay. So being a young mom, Ty, how is it like raising in this era, or like how was it?
Like, what was your experience as being a young mom?
Yeah.
Or tell us more about that.
In the beginning, it was hard because I was young. I had him at 16. I was destined to graduate. People told me what I wasn't going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to be this, you ain't going to be that. And I had to show him 10 times over. And that's just me. That's the Virgo in me. You ain't going to tell me what I'm not going to do.
Period.
And it's mighty funny because the same people who said what they said, I've excelled past them. Their children.
Talk your shit. Talk your stuff, girl. What you did?
With one child.
Period.
But now, in the beginning, it was easy, but it was hard because he was my buddy, my best friend. But as he got older, I had to realize as a parent, he's coming into his own self, his own man.
Yeah.
So a lot of my dreams that I had for him, it has to change, and I have to deal with that on my own personal because he's coming into what he wants to be now.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because I'm gonna be able to do my own thing in the next couple of months.
So what were some things, I guess, because you had the responsibility of being a mother, which you love, that was your number one. Once that happened, I would say that became your main priority. So what were some things that I guess you felt like you had to put on the back burner? Because like you said, you still was able to get your education, or did it make certain things harder? Like, talk about that. Like, was there anything harder because of that experience?
Both. I had to put a lot of my, I had to alter them.
Okay.
I'm not going to say I had to put them on hold. I didn't get the college experience that y'all may have had. Y'all was probably on campus, walking around, doing the parties. I was online.
Oh,
so I took all my
okay.
classes online.
Yeah.
So I said, I graduated from PV. I graduated from USD. UHD, I'm sorry. I never walked the halls until I had to go up there for something.
Oh, okay. So
and
you didn't get that, let's turn up on the weekends, like part of that.
I didn't want the hassle of, can you watch him while I go do this? Can you watch him? I want to do all that.
So did you experience FOMO then? So fear of missing out, or like just missing out? Like, were you kind of like, not jealous per se, but like, damn.
Because now I feel like I'm living my life backwards.
Oh, okay. So now you can do it. We all just starting out. Yes. We about to have the kid. Y'all
gonna be doing the kids now.
To do it. And you like, I'm outside. My kid grown.
Yes. I feel like I'm living my life backwards. And that's why I live my life unapologetically. I don't care what nobody have to say or think, because you don't know my story. You don't know my life. You don't know my destiny, my journey of where I'm at now. So
do you think it was low-key meant to happen? Because you know how they say it's a mistake whenever you get pregnant young. Do you feel like low-key for your life and for your purpose, it probably was meant to happen?
Okay, yeah.
In a way.
But here's what I will say. You might have to put like a caption when y'all post this of, how they do like the, if you know people who going through stuff like this, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to abort him.
Oh, okay.
And because I was 16, I was young.
Yeah, you was 16.
What I did was I held it. I was one of those people. I was small. I used to wear a jacket all the time. So
nobody knew. Yeah.
And I told my mom, I don't want to go through it. I don't want to deal with this. Mm-hmm. And I said, I made that mistake, which, of course, he's not a mistake. Yeah. But I was doing, the actions that I was doing was a mistake.
Yeah.
And I said, I can't do it. I'm not ready. I'm not a mama. And she was like, she was against it. Mm-hmm. Very much so. And she cried. And I told her, either way it goes, either you're going to take me or I'm going to figure out how to get it done. That was
me. You like, I'm my business.
And she was one of those people, I would prefer my child to do it with me versus her try to go and hurt herself. Yeah. And then we got up there and people was like, she's too far along. She's going to take a risk on dying. My mama was like, hell no. My mama said, no, let's go. Yeah. So that's why he's here. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he is a blessing in disguise. I just think when he finds himself, he's going to be something special. Yeah. But I keep that in here because I feel like he does everything to piss me off now. So
but I think that's natural. I think he's just at that age where he's going to do that. That's just what they do. Once they get to that teenage age, they try to figure out they're a man, grown.
But I feel like for boys or men, it's like the main thing that they do. You tell them something and they do the opposite.
Yeah, just to see if my way works. Like they never want to believe somebody the first time. No. They gotta go through something first to really believe it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, he ain't the only one. I'll tell you, there's grown folks. Look, there's grown folks.
He's not. Trust me.
Grown men.
Yup. Trust me.
Doing it. No. He's so stupid.
No, but
it's they need to know. Whoever watched this, you know what I'm talking about.
You know who you are.
Okay, so what are you looking forward to now that he's going to college? Like you said, you about to be an empty nester now. What are you most looking forward to?
Honestly, have y'all watched Harlem?
Yes.
You know how Megan Good has her own little space?
Yeah.
I just picture myself looking out my condo window with my t-shirt on, sipping my tea or my wine, minding my business. Yeah. I'm excited about that. Yeah. And then my refrigerator stand full with my shit.
Right, with the food you like.
I'm excited about that. And just being able to do what I want to do and I'm going to do it.
Period. You can get up and
Not
go.
saying I can't do it now because he is grown, like he's older. But I still have to filter what I do and how I do things because
and
again,
at the
he's
house,
still watching.
Who at the house, all that.
And he's still watching and that's just, but I've always been that type of person. My mama raised me like that. Like, you don't be mindful of the shit that you do. You gotta have some decorum, ladies.
You gotta be, what they got? Demure. You gotta be cute. You gotta be classy. You gotta be demure. Okay.
It's like, you could be a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets, but don't nobody need to know
Everybody don't need to know how freaky you are. Even though him, we're gonna talk about little freak stuff later. But everybody doesn't need to know it. That's the private part too coming out.
Definitely.
Okay.
Mind your business.
Mind the business.
Okay, so being a mom boy, right? Or a boy mom.
A mom boy?
Boy mom? Fuck. Anyway. A boy mom, okay. How do you maneuver making sure like he doesn't grow up like feeling entitled or having that single child syndrome, what they like to call it, where they want everything basically handed to them on a silver platter?
Honestly, that portion of my life slapped the fuck out of me.
Okay, tell us more.
It slapped the fuck out of me. Because when his behavior changed, when the hormones changed, and then when you start feeling yourself, get your little sex, that threw it off too. And then I realized, as we started going through so many different relationship issues, like between mother and son, I'm like, you're entitled and you're pissing me off because I didn't raise you to be like that.
Yeah, what happened?
But I mean, you have to think about it. The dynamic of it has just been he and I, and then it's or he, and my mom, my brother.
Yeah.
But I know if I go to my mama, she gonna get me. And my mama is horrible. Still to this day.
Yeah.
He can do no wrong.
Okay.
And even if he do wrong, she's still gonna give him what he wants.
Yeah.
And I would talk to her about that, like, girl, we used to get our ass whooped for the shit he doing.
Exactly.
And you reward
Why
me.
do parents do that? When they get to that grandparent era, they just all the rules. They're everything I do.
I used to get my ass beat.
Exactly.
And he doing shit that's
And
worse
he
than what
he get to go to Chick-fil-A afterwards.
get a cash out for $20.
Right.
Like, huh? But so I take the blame, but I don't take all the blame.
Okay.
Because she helped me with that. Now my brother on the other hand, he's straight man with him. Like, I'm gonna chastise his ass.
Yeah.
So I prefer he to stay over there because I'm telling you, I'm gonna hurt him. So I was like, and then my uncle, he also played a strong role, but he's like my brother. Like, no, CJ need his ass whooped.
Yeah.
But it caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see it in the beginning because, like I said, that was my buddy, my best friend. We go to trips together. I'm gonna take my child, took my child to Disney World, all that good stuff. But then once life started changing for him, it started showing me how entitled he feel like he can't be what he is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you gonna learn the hard way because the world you living in don't move like that, sugar.
Exactly.
That's fine. Hit your head. Hit it
Right.
a couple more times.
That's how they gotta learn. Okay. Now, last motherhood question.
Mm-hmm.
How was dating as a single mother, and how has it formed from the beginning to the end? Like, to beginning to now.
Dating it wasn't hard because I've always been that type of girl where a man always scooped me up.
Okay.
I was never one of those people who dated. It was always a man when they got a taste of time, and not in a sexual way. They locked me in.
Okay,
so
okay.
like me and CJ dad was middle school sweethearts.
Oh, okay.
I didn't stop messing with him till I was 19 because he was ignorant, and I just had enough. And then I met somebody else. And we was together for 4 years.
Okay.
Then I was in an on and off relationship with somebody else for 3 years.
Okay.
So I was always somebody's woman.
You were a relationship. You were or do you feel like you are a relationship girl? Or do you feel like these men just tied you down? Or maybe you feel more secure to be in a relationship because of that situation type of thing?
I'm definitely the relationship type of woman. But I think my era where I'm at now, I'm enjoying my space and I'm enjoying talking to people. And if I was to be asked if I would, am I ready to be in a relationship? Like, you gotta think about it. My last relationship was 6-7 months ago. And that was a 3-year situation. I'm not gonna say no that I'm not ready, and I'm not gonna say yes that I am ready. I feel like this is my season where I'm exploring me and I'm enjoying myself, and this is my safe space because can't nobody hurt me right here. Because I'd be like, okay. Oh,
okay.
stupid.
So are you going? And so you said safe space.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like it become like a hindrance? Like, do you feel like you may play it too safe to where you are kind of fearful of getting into a relationship?
No.
Or do you feel like when the right person comes, you're gonna know and you're gonna be ready for it? Jump into it, all in.
Damn, I didn't want what it is. No, because let me tell you why. I look at a man and I feel like I'm giving too much detail because I don't want the one that I am talking to get my cheat codes, but whatever. I deal with it as it comes. I feel like this: if a man is for me, and I know it's a certain type of demeanor you gotta come with. If I feel like I can push you over, I don't want to deal with you.
Okay.
But if you one of them men that speak and I listen, like Jill Scott said, you speak and I listen. Okay, you got something.
Okay. And people can, but I feel like even though you say you don't want to give away no cheat code, you can tell if somebody just putting on. Because they only can do it for so long anyway.
Let me explain this. Okay. Let me
try.
I'm very I'm very analytical. I read between the lines of so many things, and my mom used to tell me all the time, you overthink stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm thinking it all the way through. Example, we go out to the club. I'm not gonna make up no names I'm a friend A. How about that?
Yeah.
We're at a club. And you know, no, this is true story.
Okay. Talk about it.
A man, you know, they vibe and they see me, and this has been maybe a couple of months ago. They see me, you know, they like my swag, whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm sitting at the bar. I see you watching me, right? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at you at the corner of my eye, but I'm not gonna give you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he's throwing shots to me, meaning like, you know,
yeah,
you friend A, but you over here talking to me.
Yes.
Why would you intervene? Why would you take over the conversation?
Yeah.
Me, right? I'm a bad girl. Oh yeah, talk to my girl.
Talk
Pop your shit, friend.
Yeah.
No.
But
where the man messes up, because to hell with her, like you doing what a woman do. Yeah. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, that's what they do.
But if you could not turn around and say, "Baby girl, I understand, you know, you
want to talk." Well, I'm talking
to her.
Yeah.
That's when I know me and you gonna have something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you
Stay
want, like, he know what he wants. Stay focused.
It's a temptation.
Because sometimes dudes, they love attention.
I don't care if she come rubbing you on your back, on your head.
Right.
I was talking to her.
Right. That's
when
true.
you do that, that's when I know you buy something.
I like that. Give me a damn with it. You know, Courtney. I like that.
That's all I'm saying.
Period. Okay.
That's true though.
Yeah. Okay.
So that tells you a lot. That tells you got a wondering eye. That means he's gonna do it when he's with you. Like
I don't care if she rub on your dangling.
Right.
Yo, baby girl. First of all, don't touch me like that. That's what I expect you to say. Second of all, I'm looking at old girl right here, chocolate brown sugar. Y'all know.
Yeah.
But when they don't do that and they fall for that,
yeah, you know they ain't about that.
You free fall, baby.
Okay, so what about your sex life? Did that change? Like, did you feel like you had to keep it, like, were you more, like, you know, you had to sneak around
as
and
a
do
parent?
that? Yeah. Doing that for,
I'm just private, period.
Okay.
But being a mama made it even 10 times worse because I was like, if you coming over here, you got to wait.
You gotta go to bed.
You gotta go to bed.
Or he's not gonna be here.
Right.
Or I can come to your house.
Right.
But if you think you coming over here, you got to wait. And I'm not giving him no melatonin. I ain't doing none of that. He go there when he go to bed. And that's the thing.
Now you gotta drink the kids. Ain't get
yours. Some people do it. I ain't never been thirsty for no dangling.
Not that bad.
I just be like, hey, it is what it is. I've been doing this long.
I think they help you because I feel like for some mothers,
I could be celibate and be fine.
Okay.
Do I like it? Hell no. But can I do it?
You'll figure it out. I feel like there's some mothers out there. You can tell me if I'm wrong. But there's some mothers out there that desire it that bad that they'll do what they gotta do to get there.
It ain't even mamas. It's anybody.
Yeah.
That is lit. I know. Okay. I've heard so many different experiences, y'all, and I'm just like, you want it that fucking bad? Like, girl.
Like, they go to the ends of the earth.
I don't like cats, okay?
I don't like cats
either. But let me tell you something.
What them cats?
Before I let you play with me,
right,
I'll be in a bed full of cats.
Right.
Like Lo said, I go eat jail food.
Okay.
Don't play with me. I'm not doing that. They sell themselves a little too short for me, like a little too, you know what I'm saying? It's
people give it away so easily.
Yeah.
What happened? Do you think, let's just talk about, we're not talking about motherhood no more, we just having girl talk.
That's fine.
Do you think ladies these days, and it could have been the same, but you know, now that I'm in that age, I can see it more. Do you think they are low-key at the same rate? You know how they always said men was thirsty. Men want something. They gonna do whatever it takes for that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Do you think women are on that same level to getting, when it comes to getting sex?
Times 100.
Oh, they're desperate. They're even more desperate these days.
Because
what happens to them? Yes. Okay, tell you.
No, I'm saying because I would think that they would just be straightforward, like, I just want fuck.
Talking about the women?
But I'm talking about,
what do you call that?
But I don't know if that would be like them being thirsty. They're just kind of being upfront about
It's thirsty when you do it to every man you meet.
Yeah.
Well,
or you go out your way, fuck your friends. Your friend was talking about it, but if he looking at me and I know that's my friend,
yes,
I'm still gonna do whatever it takes.
And it makes it harder for women like me because, nigga, you gonna work for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you getting, she can not necessarily you, but if old girl over here gonna give me everything I want, I ain't even gotta do A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I'm gonna rock with her, and that's what happens. And just like if you think about it, and just I ain't never been a prostitute in my life. I don't know how that works. But when you think about it, right? Prostitution was probably more expensive back in the gap.
Exactly.
Pussy was worth something,
That was a
right?
quarter.
Yeah.
$40? $40? Where the hell that come from?
Oh, it's $40? Girl, I don't, you know.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know the economy.
listen.
I don't know the economy.
Listen, y'all. The economy is fucked up. This shit went up.
Yeah,
But
inflation.
look, let me tell you. I heard a man say this.
What?
He older, mature, military, retired, got it all together. That nigga said, I could go to this girl's house. She got 7 kids with a box of chicken, and she gonna do everything I want her to do just because I bought her kids some fucking
Not for
chicken.
churches.
I said, this whole because you gonna pay some bills over here. I got to feed them every day.
Yeah.
This box ain't gonna last me.
Like, I feel like the standards are low
Oh,
for
yeah.
people to get into the box. That's what I'm talking about. Like a free meal, that's not enough to me. For you
But
to
he
get
didn't even
mine.
say the size. He said just the chicken.
Damn. He
He didn't even get the size.
He got mashed potatoes, motherfucker. Dang.
No, but that's true. A lot of men say, you know, why I gotta work so hard when someone else will give it to me for free.
But you gonna work for me.
Exactly.
I'm
You
tell
put
you like
in that
this,
work.
I don't expect you to do nothing that I wouldn't do for you. You feel
Exactly.
me?
Exactly.
So if you come into my situation and you being that man, this and that, you know, people fall short. People fall short all the time.
Yeah.
But now we're in a generation and we're in an era where it's not the Stone Ages. Men cannot do everything by themselves. Just like
Correct.
a fucking
These
woman can't
days,
do everything
yeah.
by herself.
Correct.
But these girls are, oh, can you pay my bills, get my hair done, get my nails done? Let's be clear.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Let's
Talk
be
about it,
clear.
Ty. Come on.
Are you the woman or the dependent?
Oh, girl, you done found our
Like
shit.
we gotta, I feel like as women, we gotta stand on business. We fought for this right to work with the men to get the same amount of money to do this and that and the third, and then you still play yourself out like you fucking dumb, retarded.
Yeah.
You let this nigga do you any kind of way because he paying for this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucked up.
You do.
Yeah.
Now I can meet you halfway. I'm a 50-50 woman. People say I'm crazy for saying I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I'm a 50-50 woman. I have a brother and I have a son. I'd be mad as hell if a bitch trying to use either one of them like that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. The world we live in right now
They
can't not do that. If
Yeah.
I pay all the bills, but then you want a $500 hairstyle and $200 nails, bitch, you got life and bullshit fucked up.
Yeah.
What type of time you on?
Yeah.
And then 9 times out of 10, when I get that shit done, you probably gonna go see somebody else. God beat you up.
Yeah.
So I'm one of the
You said
women.
we fighting.
I tell my brother, don't tell me any of his personal business with these hoes.
Yeah.
Because I be ready to fight these girls.
Yeah. I definitely understand that whole 50-50 point of view. And
You got
then,
to.
like, we were, like you said, we worked for this. And now, when it comes to the relationship part, now we don't want to be 50-50 no more. You see what I'm saying? We want to be 50-50 or, you know, in the workplace. We want equality in the workplace. But then when it comes to relationship, all the equality's out the window.
Nah, I can't fuck with that.
Now, if your person got it, they got it. But you can't turn your nose up if someone can't do that. But everything else is right.
I'm gonna be a Keisha K. What's her name? Keisha Kayor?
Okay, yeah. Keisha Kior, something like that.
Kior,
I don't
Gucci
know.
Man, why? You taking out care of all of this, you best believe I'm stacking mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm finna double what not if not triple what the fuck we have.
Yeah.
And you gotta be smart about it. I'll get me a good designer bag and maybe an outfit once a month, but the rest of my money,
Yeah.
we finna build up over here. That's
Yeah.
me. Because I wanna see $1 million before I go. That's my plan.
Yeah.
And I wanna hold it and that be in my account, not just see it. So
right, exactly. I want it to be continuous.
So
now you got $1 million and they say $9.99 because you had to buy some food.
I'm not scared, but the way like the world is moving, it just depends on how we move as a unit.
Yeah.
We could be going through some very tough times. And
Oh,
people
yeah.
need to
100%.
People need to be realistic.
open up your eyes.
Open up your eyes. Like, if the person to me has everything else and the money's the only thing, you got to pitch in or y'all got to go 50-50 to survive and be okay. To me, that's the least of your words.
But
like,
that-
you should be able to handle.
It tells you if you're a selfish person or not, too. Because
Yeah.
if that's your nigga and you riding for your nigga and he riding for you, why would you not want to help him?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Exactly.
Like, what type of person you, stupid?
Like, that's just a person thing. That's just an
Yeah.
empathy thing. That's just a love thing. Not necessarily. Everything's all financial, baby. We talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
Finances to me is the root of evil, low key. We know money. the greed for it, I guess.
It's horrible.
So I feel like that's the main detriment to a lot of relationships, or what people think relationships supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Period. Okay, I like that. All right. So that closes out our whole like little motherhood dating portion, but now we about to get into some spicy questions.